Hi guys, I honestly can't believe how many products I've used up within the last month. It's just crazy. So yeah, today I have like a big box of empties to show you, so I'm not going to talk too long. Just please subscribe if you haven't done that yet. Also, please remember about our giveaway. The link will be at the end of the video and down in the description box below. Okay, so let's start. I'm going to actually begin with the hair products because I think the bottles are the biggest. So first of all, we have Philip Kingsley, and this is a shampoo and conditioner. And this is a Mayan Vanilla and Orange Blossom, my favorite scent ever from Philip Kingsley. And yeah, I do love that scent, but when it comes to like the shampoo and conditioner, is it worth the money? I am not really sure. I mean, it's good shampoo and conditioner, but honestly, I think I've used the sets that were a little bit cheaper and similar quality. So unless you're a massive fan of Philip Kingsley, or you get like a deal where these are cheaper, or you just get like free item, I wouldn't really bother. I mean, if you don't really want to spend a fortune on your hair, I would probably invest in something else, like for example elasticizer, which is, I mean, I told you that before, I just smashed through these. So elasticizer is actually makes for like my another two empties. This is like a small bottle of like a original elasticizer. This one is in Coconut Breeze, and I was a little bit like iffy when it comes to the Coconut Breeze. I'm not a massive fan of coconut. I don't hate it, I'm just not a massive fan. But you know what, this coconut here is actually quite gentle. And then yeah, the Coconut Breeze is actually a good description for that, because it's not like that as coconutty as you probably think. It's like a very gentle coconutty scent, so I think if you're not a massive fan of coconut, you still should be fine with it. Okay, so next up we have Christoph Robin, the tiny regenerating mask with rare prickly pear seed oil, and this one was lovely. Too bad it was so small, but I'm actually considering repurchasing this. I also have like 3 other tiny ones. So this is a way treatment mask. Then we have Pure Brazilian. This is a deep conditioning mask, and this one is Hair Ritual by Sisley hair and scalp mask. So out of these 3, the only one I would repurchase would probably be the Sisley one, if it wasn't for the fact that it's super expensive. These 2, I didn't love them, but obviously this could be just a personal preference. I mean, everybody has a little bit different type of hair, so it's just for my hair it didn't work. It didn't really do that much. And the last product in the hair category is this big jar of hair mask. This is a Sublime Hair Repair Treatment Mask by Show. Yeah, this was okay. This was not my favorite hair mask. I don't really like the Show signature scent for some reason. It's like a sickly sweet rosy scent. I know that there are many people who actually love it. It's just not for me, not my favorite scent, so it kind of like destroys the whole experience for me. As a hair mask, it's actually quite good. Not the best, but good enough to use it. But the scent for me is just off-putting. So that's everything in the hair category. Let's move to Bath & Body. So Bath & Body this month will be mostly Lush, and thanks to the subscription box I received. So let's just start with shower gels. This is a Glog shower gel, and it was quite interesting. It smells like not mulled wine, I would say mulled brandy. It's a little bit more sophisticated than mulled wine. But yeah, it's actually a quite nice autumnal, wintry scent. I did enjoy using it, and it was quite a big bottle too. Next up we have 2 more shower gels here. This is Yognog. This is like a very yummy type of scent. It smells like I don't know, cookie dough. It's lovely. And then we have this roasting chestnut on an open fire. I think it was my favorite. This is actually, it's sweet, but it also like, it has this smokiness to it. Yeah, it's actually a very interesting scent. Honestly, I think out of the 3 here, this was my favorite. So the next product is something I'm not really sure about. This is a Caracas shower jelly. And shower jelly probably is my least favorite product out of any Lush products. It's just weird. I'm not a massive fan of it. The scent was very neroli. So if you love neroli, you should like it, but just the whole idea of shower jelly is just not very convincing to me. Two more shower products here, a orange shower scrub, lovely, and then we have Lush Lime Shower Smoothie. And as much as I don't like citrusy scents, this actually smells of lime and strawberry, which makes it smell like a popular cider, which is good enough for me. Yeah, I did enjoy that one. Two last items from Lush, two body balms, body lotions. So this is a Happy Blooming one, and this is a creme anglaise. Happy Blooming is actually quite nice, very sweet, almondy, cocoa butter, that type of scent. Creme anglaise is very sophisticated. It's sweet, but it's like a really expensive dessert with vanilla and saffron. It's just lovely. I just adore this one. And the last Bath & Body item, not from Lush this time, this is a tiny Coco Cabana cream. This is a coconut one, and again, if you are not a coconut fan, you can go for the Philip Kingsley elasticizer, but I would just stray from this one. This is a really nice coconut, but if you hate coconut, this is a nice approach to coconut, but it won't make you love it. It's just coconutty. It's very coconutty. I do like coconut to an extent. I mean, I'm not a massive fan. This was okay. I do prefer the original scent. I wouldn't repurchase this. So now we move into smellies. Let's start with the only fragrance I have in the selection, and this is actually something I unfortunately have to get rid of. I'm just going to give it away because out of all fragrances I bought in the last year, this is the only one I can't stand, literally, and this is Guerlain Insolence. And this is Eau de Toilette. I can't stand it, honestly. I do love that fragrance on someone else, but on me, it just doesn't seem right, you know. Even Robert said that I smell like an old lady when I use it, so it's not the type of vibe you want to just kind of have. So yeah, this is for me, this is like a very girly scent, but not on me. No, on me it just doesn't really smell right. So that's something I'm going to give it away, even though the bottle is pretty much full. I just can't use it. So let's move to candles. First of all, I have Starry Starry Nights. This is by Bella Freud from Elle Advent Calendar. It smells gorgeous. It's like a very Christmassy scent. I love it. And it's a good quality candle, not the best one, but good enough. It smells quite strong, a kind of you can just smell it in the whole room pretty much. The only thing I don't like is there's quite a lot of candle, quite a lot of wax inside. I don't know if you can see that. There's quite a lot of wax inside the candle left there, and you can't really burn it. So, but yeah, I do like that scent, and it's a good quality candle. Next up we have Penhaligon's, and this is Maduro Leaf, and great quality, but not my favorite scent. And it's very almost masculine. It's very mature. It smells a little bit like when you go for a walk and it's autumn, it's been raining for a while, and there are plenty of leaves on the ground, and yeah, raining, that's an essential part here. And this is the kind of scent that the dying leaves on the ground will actually have. That sounds bad, but it's not. I mean, it's quite calming scent. It's just not really something I like. It's too mature, I would probably say. But the quality of the candle, amazing. Next up, base, I think one of my favorite. I don't think I'm being very original here, but this is one of my favorites. Diptyque candles, Black Currant Leaves. It's very, it's a very unique scent to me. I like it. I really like it. It's quite, for me, all year round. I can just burn this in, it's more like spring, summer type of scent, but I don't mind using it in winter. Definitely one of my favorite candles ever. And then we have two Jo Malone candles. One of them is Sweet Almond and Macaroon, very Christmassy, gourmandy scent, and the other one is Pine and Eucalyptus. And the Pine and Eucalyptus, I was quite worried because I'm not a massive fan of eucalyptus. I literally hate eucalyptus, and I'm not a massive fan of pine. But you know what? It wasn't that bad. The only problem is that it kind of reminds me of a scent of a church during Christmas time. I don't know if it's like a specific thing to like a Polish churches or something, but I know it's the type of scent that kind of I associate in my head a lot with church over like Christmas period. So yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It's just like I'm not really sure if I want my bedroom to smell like a church. But other than that, yeah, it's actually quite, again, good quality candles. The scent lasts ages, and yeah, that's all I have to say in this matter. And the two last candles I have here are from the Rituals. This is green cardamom and wild fig. And as much as I love the scent composition here, I love how they smell. They're just gorgeous. I don't think they're as good as the previously mentioned ones. It's just like the thing is that you have to kind of be close to this candle to be able to smell this. It doesn't really spread across the room that nicely. It doesn't last. The scents are lovely. It's just like, I think it's the quality of the wax, maybe, I'm not sure. But as much as I love the compositions, I just don't really enjoy the candles that much. They're not the worst, don't get me wrong. It's just like, if you compare them to like a really good quality candles, they just don't stand a chance, honestly. But I have something else from Rituals, and this is the Jing Mini Fragrance Stick Set, and this is actually gorgeous. This smells like crazy. I mean, the whole room was filled with scent. So this little guy here, much better idea than candles in my personal opinion. So let's move to skincare now. I have a couple of cleansers here. First of all, a very famous Liz Earle Cleanse and Polish hot cloth cleanser. And it's just alright. I wouldn't say it's like I'm a massive fan. It removes makeup, like a very lightweight makeup, easily, but if you have like a heavier makeup, like for example the one that I actually have on when I'm recording, it will just struggle with it. Also the muslin cloth included, it's quite harsh on your face, so definitely I mean, there are cleansers that I prefer much more than this one. Like for example this one from Dermalogica. This is a pre-cleanse balm, perfect for like a heavier makeup. It's very similar, the formula is very similar to for example Elemis, the balm in a jar, and Eve Lom. I would say it's something similar to that. So this is perfect for like heavier makeup. And then we have Dermalogica, again pre-cleanse. This is professional grade skincare oil, and this is better for lightweight makeup or just sunscreen. It just removes like lighter types of makeup, no problem. Next up we have some Elemis. This is Pro Collagen Marine Cleanser. This is a second step cleanse. It smells like the whole range pretty much. Yeah, it's like a nice jelly type of cleanser. And the last product here is Sanctuary Foaming Micellar Cleansing Water, and this is interesting because it's actually foaming micellar water, so you might not need like a cotton pad to it. It's probably the reason why it makes it a little bit more interesting. But I'm not really sure about this product. I mean, for me, micellar water is not something like extremely useful. I don't really use it a lot, and it's difficult for me to find something that would just blow my socks off. It's just micellar water, right? Next up, some face products. I just have quite a lot of them here. So let's start with a face cream. This is Omorovita Illuminating Moisturizer, and this is actually quite nice one, quite heavy, not like extremely heavy, but I would probably say this is better for dry skin. Next up we have Elemis Pro Collagen Oxygenating Night Cream. Again, I really like this one, but I do prefer the Matrix one. The more expensive one. And my skin is has like an expensive taste, I guess. So yeah, I do prefer Matrix. Next up we have the Miracle Mask by Sienna X. And this is a nice hydrating face mask. Is it a miracle mask? I wouldn't say. It's just like a nice hydrator. That's pretty much it. Yeah, don't expect miracles here. Next mask in my Empties collection this month is a peeling mask from eCooking, and this is like a heavy stuff. Honestly, this is something that I can only use this on my T-zone. It contains alpha hydroxy acids, but it also contains salicylic acid. So if I just put this on my cheeks, it will probably just burn my skin to the bone. So if you have sensitive skin, just be careful with this product. Use it only on your like T-zone and just wipe it off after like a couple of minutes. It says it should be kept between 5 to 10 minutes depending on your skin type. If you have thicker skin, then I guess you can maybe risk 10 minutes, but I will be careful with that. This one is a very strong stuff. Okay, so let's have a look at some serums here. First of all, we have Allies of Skin. This is 20% vitamin C brighten and firm serum, and there's one thing I want to say about this product. It's super oily, so just bear that in mind. It's very thick, very heavy, so this is the type of serum that you might actually want to put on your skin when you don't wear any makeup, or if your skin is extremely dry. Having said that, it's I think it's quite a gentle form of vitamin C, because it didn't really react with my skin in the wrong way. My skin is quite intolerant towards vitamin C, and sometimes I get some irritation. This one was quite gentle, so that was okay, but it was quite oily. Next up, we have Vitamin A High Dose Retinoid Serum by Sunday Riley. I love this product. I actually have a full size of it. It's just such a nice retinol serum. And the last product is actually quite interesting. This is U Beauty Resurfacing Compound, and it's been featured quite a lot in more expensive advent calendars this year, yeah, it contains everything. So it's like everything in one product. It contains like a retinol, vitamin C, niacinamide, if I remember correctly, peptides, glycolic acid, everything is like all in one. It is quite expensive if you want to buy it, but then if you think about it, if you just have one product that contains everything, you can use it in the evening, you can use it in the morning, because I mean, it specifically said that it should be used twice a day. So I mean, maybe it's worth investing in. I don't know, it's like it didn't seem like too harsh on my skin, which I was a little bit afraid of, because you know, vitamin C and glycolic acid and my skin is sensitive. It didn't really seem too harsh, so I don't really know what to think about it. It didn't dramatically change my skin, but then again, my skin is in quite a good condition at the moment. I don't have any like discolorations or anything like that, so I guess that might be the reason. But yeah, it just sounds very convincing that, you know, if there are so many ingredients, active ingredients in one product, then it could convince me to pay a little bit more for that. And the last two items in skincare section are two oils. First of them is True Skincare Certified Organic Rehydrating Rosehip and Rosemary Facial Oil for the hydrated skin. I love this one. It's so gentle for your skin. It's very like lightweight, like silky satin finish. I love it. I mean, I can even put it on my face. My face doesn't love oils, but like if it's like very lightweight, it's fine with it. So yeah. And then I have this Rosehip Bioregenerate oil, and honestly, I can't use it. As you can see, it's almost full. It smells gorgeous. It smells like hibiscus tea. It's just amazing, and I really wanted to love it, and I know that many people actually rave about it, and even like people with oily skin, they say that it's actually good for their skin, and I can't use it. This just breaks me out a lot. Even if I use it just on my décolletage, it breaks me out. So I don't know what to do with it, and I thought that maybe I'm just using it in the wrong way, but then I googled it and I tried a different type of use and it still breaks me out, so I gave up. So the last section of this video, makeup. Okay, so first of all, I have two setting powders that I'm actually getting rid of. First of them is Affect. I got it in like I think it was like a glossy box, and it's okay. It's just the only thing is oh, it's rice powder. The only thing is that I have like too many setting powders, and I actually, my favorite one is Laura Mercier, and I have like three jars, 3 pots of Laura Mercier, so there's no point of me keeping like these things I'm not going to use. In general, it wasn't bad, it's just like I have too many of these. And then this is a mineral mattifying powder by Inika, and this one is a little bit too dry for me for some reason. It kind of, I don't really like how it feels on my skin, so I'm giving that away because I'm not a fan. Next up we have some foundation. I love both of these. First of them is color correcting illuminating full coverage cream. So this is like a CC cream, but it's pretty much like a foundation for me. I don't really need any more coverage than this. This is the illuminating one. I love the packaging. You can use it at the very last drop. It's like a tube, and you have this applicator in here. So yeah, one of my favorite products. And the other one is Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation. Again, one of my very favorite ones. Yeah, nothing more to add. I just love these two. What I don't like is the brush that comes with it Cosmetics color correcting cream. This brush is like a star brush. I don't know if you can see the star anymore. I think you have to like reshape it a little bit. Can you see the star? I don't know. Yeah, I don't like it because it's just not like packed enough. It's not thick enough, so it doesn't really apply makeup as, you know, other brushes would do. This could be just my personal preference. I think it's just like it could be more dense. Yeah, it's just I personally don't like this one. So a few last bits in here. I have a couple of brow products. First of them is Brow Gel by Ico, and I have a Gimme Brow by Benefit in shade 3. So you can see the brown spot on my hand here. So it is tinted, yeah, both of them are. Both of them are okay. I just swear by Benefit brow products. They're just gorgeous. So this one is good, but not as good as the Benefit one. And then we have an eyeliner by Kat Von D or KVD at the moment. This is Ultra Ink Liner, and it's nice, precise eyeliner. I just use quite a lot of eyeliner in my life, and I just smash through them. So yeah, this one is actually quite nice. Not my favorite, but definitely one of the ones that I really enjoyed. And the last product in this whole Empties video will be Delphi. I think it's Delphi highlighter. Again, I have too many of these. I've never used it. I got it from, I think, Latest in Beauty. I never used it. So it's like a double-sided highlighter. So here you have like a liquid one, and the other side is like a stick. I never used it, and I don't really think I will start now. So this is the reason why I'm getting rid of it. So yeah, that's everything in this month's Empties video. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to subscribe. Please remember to check out our giveaway, and I'm going to see you very soon. Bye!